What's the business? What's the deal? Y'all know what it is, man. It's the Boxing Clinic and more. We back with another one. You know what it is, man. Then I'm gonna give a piece of information throughout the video. So hopefully a lot of people don't say, oh, it's just redundant, it's redundant. Just letting you know about this news that I got coming. I just gave out on my last video. So if you didn't see it, I'm just gonna keep saying it throughout the weeks and so everybody can pick up and won't say, oh, I was left out of it and I didn't know about it. I'm gonna keep saying it. You know, people notorious for, oh, I didn't know about it. You know, so I'm gonna keep saying it and keep it moving. But shout out to everybody that's already on. Salute to Blue Blood Sports. Salute to Ticket. Salute to everybody, man. Salute to 7-8 going live on the Smoke City Mobcast. Salute to Black Fight fans. Salute to Southside Boxing 601. What's up, new Fat Boy Fitness? I seen where you came from, bro. I seen the weight that you dropped, dog. Proud of you, dog. You got to get back and get in shape, man. I've been losing weight through working. I got to get back in the gym. You motivate me, family. So I see you, man. That's big motivation, man. Much respect to new Fat Boy Fitness, man. My man's came a long way. I took that journey a long way, long time ago, and it's addiction once you get there. So much blessings to that brother, man, for his journey, man. Looking slim, trim, and that's what the business is. What up, Brad Pearson? I see you. You know what I'm saying? I see everybody. I see everybody out here getting their grind on, man. So, man. But yeah, man, I created a. Oh man, you definitely putting in work. Ain't no try. You getting it in, homie. But yeah, man, I'm just looking at some things. Give me a minute. Oh, shout out to Cali for putting that video out earlier as well, too, man. He put a good video out about Bob Arum. He put a good video out about Bob Arum. Okay, I'm back on focus. Saying that the money is holding back fights from happening. There's no money in fights. We gonna get to that in a minute as well, too. And we're gonna talk about this Tyson Fury as well. Definitely I got tired of hearing about people talk about boycotts. What up, Houston in the house? I see you. I see you, Ray. I got tired of people talking about they mad because Earl not getting the fights that he want, or they mad that Sean and Danny and or Taryn, whoever you mad at for not giving you the fight. So I created a boycott group on Facebook. And you can do watch parties in there. And basically what happens is, me or whoever wants to stream the fight, we will stream the fight and we taking the viewership away. Of course, obviously we streaming the fight from Showtime on from the TV to the phone. That's giving them one viewership. But if we can get all thousands of people in there and we can take thousands of people, thousands of views away from Danny and Sean and take their viewership away, it can force them to fight the best. So that's the point of, we're not going to boycott every fight, but every fight like Sean and Danny, where you got a racist and Angel Garcia, you got Kenny Lyons saying he was never offered the Earl fight, they ducking Earl, we're going to stream the fight. That's what we're going to do. And the link is right in the description. It's the first link in the description. Now, if you look, it's under a boycott group. You go straight to the Facebook group. If you're not in the Facebook, create a dummy account just for the occasion. And once you create that dummy account just for the occasion, on Saturday night, as soon as that fight start up, we're going to go live in the watch party in the group. It'll go up. Only rule that we got is that you just don't share the stream outside the group. Don't share it at all. Don't share it outside the group. Keep the stream in the group, because once you share it outside the group, they'll shut the stream down. So we're going to boycott. We're going to take viewerships away from that fight. And if they give us another bullshit fight, we're going to boycott that fight as well, too. You're going to still enjoy the fight, but you won't give them your viewership. Your viewership is your dollar. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to keep saying that throughout the stream. I created the group. The group is in the description. It's the first link in the description, along with everything else. My Facebook, the Instagram, the Twitter, on the donation link if you want to donate. Shout out to the Super Chat. Shout out to the PayPal. The email if you got a question, you want to start a page, I can help you out at my earliest convenience, all types of things. So I'm not just talking, dude. I'm making it happen, man. I'm making my part. I'm not going to continue to cry and say I'm tired of not getting the fights that I want. Woo. No, it's tired of stop talking about it. It's time for us to start doing it, man. What up, DOG 215? But yesterday Tyson Fury fought yesterday. I'm gonna give my synopsis on that. What's going on, Harold Tatum? We all going back to back live today, man. I love the unity, man. Ain't nobody going live while somebody else going live. That's what's up, man. Everybody working in cohesion. Sometimes you can't help it, though. I mean, sometimes you can't help it. You got to go live when you go live while you got time. We all working business, man. And, you know, we all trying to get it in one time for the one time. So I don't never get mad when people go live when I go live. And I ain't mad at it because I know his schedule might be his schedule. You know what I'm saying? This might be the only time he can go live, you know, for the day. So I don't really get mad at that. I just, you know, you get in where you fit in. You know, you fit in where you fit in, that, man. But oh shit. Hold on, give me one call. I fucked this shit up, yeah. All right, yeah, you get in where you fit in that. So shout out to everybody that's up in here, man. Shout out to everybody that was on the chat yesterday, man. That was on the live stream we deleted last night. That shit was hilarious. Me, Southside Boxing, 601, and Colossal Sports TV, man. We had some fun last night. We had too much fun. I had to delete that, man. You know what I'm saying? But hold on. But yeah, we had fun. We had fun last night on that stream, man. It was all fun and games, man. But yeah, man, that's what it is, man. Fury last night, man. A lot of people was expecting Fury to come out here looking like Superman on dope or whatever. They was expecting him to come out here and be this killer and be this big knockout puncher, whatever whatever the case may be. You know, that Fury ain't never been a knockout puncher, but I could tell you what I've seen that has some positivity in it, man. And some of the positive things that I seen from Tyson Fury last night was his reflexes, man. I like his movement. Make sure I hit the like button, man. I definitely appreciate it. I like his movement. I like his reflexes. I like the way he was getting his hands back home. I like how he was crafty. I like the way he had that little move to get out the corner when Pinata closed distance. I love the body punching. He was sitting down on certain shots. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he was really trying to get rounds in or if he was really trying to stop him. He said, somebody say, I don't know how to pronounce your name. He said, how was Crawford fought that? You didn't spell fought right neither, but I don't know what you was thinking, but that PBC fighters ducking each other. That's true. That's true. I never said it was Terrence Crawford fought. I'm just tired of Terrence Crawford saying it got to make business sense. No, and at the end of the day, what more business sense do it make? You got a bill, I got a bill. Let's make the fight happen. It's no more big. They trying to get $5-10 million a fight. Y'all motherfuckers ain't Floyd. Crawford don't really want to fight them dudes. He want to fight them dudes. He tell Bob Arum go make the fight. Nobody want to fight nobody, man. I'm just keeping it real. None of them dudes want to fight each other, man. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to force them to fight each other, and that's where the boycott come in. Don't try to play like Crawford, this innocent guy. You know, y'all just accepting that he will Bob Arum. You know, he will Bob Arum. You know, he can't make the fight. That's a cop-out, man. That's a cop-out. I ain't trying to hear that, man. He get it just like the rest of them niggas get it, man. Tired of that shit. Same shit with the Pacquiao shit. Same shit with the Timothy Bradley shit. Oh, he Bob Arum. He came from. I'm sick of that shit, man. I'm not even about to go there right now. We say that for the end of the video. Motherfuckers are employee, dog. How is it somebody that you employing in Top Rank is your boss? How was Bob Arum the boss of you, man? You employ them to promote you. The promoter works for the fighter, not the fighter don't work for the promoter. Motherfucker, man. Y'all talking about Eddie milking Joshua, nigga. Bob Arum milking Terrence Crawford. And that's a super fact. You said they talking the same? Yeah, they talking the same. Earl said, man, he know the fight ain't gonna happen. He said that. He know the fight not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna get into that. Let's say that for the end of the video, man. Let's say that for the end of the video. We're gonna talk about Fury and Wilder, and then we slowly, well, we're gonna fastly turn to that. So at the end of the day, it's not about going back and forth. He fighting Jose Benavidez on ESPN, and Earl going to pay-per-view versus Mikey Garcia. So I mean, that's just the fact of that. And Keith Thurman is getting the ultimate pass. All right. But like I said, man, Fury looked good. People say, oh, he looked slow. He looked, yeah, at the end of the day, he didn't look for the fastest. He didn't look quick. But he really ain't never been a fast, quick guy, you know. I didn't see a lot of drop off from his fast twitch muscles, you know. I seen a good fighter, man. I know he didn't have no power, but he never had power, you know what I'm saying? But he looked good. Like he got 10, 15 more pounds to drop. But his jab was good. He controlled distance. Sometimes Pinata closed distance on him too easy. That's what I didn't like from Tyson Fury. I didn't like how Pinata was easily able to close distance on him, but Pinata had no mustard on his shots. He would just look old and slow and flabby. Fury looked crisp at time. A lot of people didn't talk about how Fury switched from southpaw to orthodox and back and forth, orthodox to southpaw. That we're gonna talk about that. He was showing his skills. He was showing how nimble he was on his feet. The movement was good. His technique was good. He was picking off shots with his gloves. He was throwing a straight right and a straight left down the pipe with authority. He never seriously hurt Pinata though, man. But Pinata was tired though, man. The first round, Pinata mouth was open, taking deep breath. Tyson Fury was digging to the body, real nice. But you could tell Fury ain't no puncher though. You know what I'm saying? The way he punches, his technique. He kind of, he don't turn his hands over all the way, but he steps right into that straight right. And when he was in the orthodox position, he stepped right into the straight left. He did. He stepped right into them shots, man. And it's not a terrible fight. No, it's not a terrible fight. It's not a terrible fight, man. Not at all. I think it's a good fight. I think it's a fight that Fury can win, to be honest, man. I think it's actually a better fight than Povetkin and Joshua, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a better fight than a lot of fights, but we're going to talk about the rest of the stuff. It's not a bad fight. What a bad fight was with the shit you seen on ESPN last night. Both of them was terrible fights. Jesse Hart versus who was that guy? And then the questionable knockout versus Brian Jennings. Hey man, I ain't about to talk about that. So you might as well just sit here and calm down. I don't know if you Terrence Crawford's cousin, that girl, his sister, whatever. I don't care who you is. It ain't about Crawford right now. So I honestly don't care about talking about a nigga that's about to fight Jose Benavidez. I don't care about that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm about to talk about a nigga that's about to fight a nigga with one leg. I'm not about to get into that, man. He not fighting nobody. He can continue not to fight nobody. So he's irrelevant. He's the what Bob orders belt holder, man. He's a title holder. He got his, but Fury, like I said, Fury, he looked decent last night. He got about, he came about 258 last night. He about 10 pounds to lose or tighten up a little bit, tone up, get the core together. But it really ain't about a score. He got a 6'7" heavyweight taking on a 6'9" heavyweight. Ain't gonna be too much body work in there, man. I think the build-up is gonna be key to this fight. It's gonna be epic the way it build it up. But like I said, Fury, like I said, he ain't as quick as he used to be, man. And ain't nobody expecting him to be the quick in the third fight. But before we get into the particulars as far as the build up and the pay-per-view buys and stuff of that nature, honestly, man, ain't nobody expecting Tyson Fury to come back and take this fight, man. Ain't nobody expecting Tyson Fury to come in and take this fight. Anthony Joshua should have manned up, fought Wilder in September, let Fury do what he do, get healthy a few fights, and that's what it should have been. It's Joshua's fault, man. And now they're pushing out propaganda, I guess, saying that the $50 million was going to the network now. Like, why would Al Heyman pay the network $50 million for Anthony Joshua to fight? That's stupid. They continue to put propaganda out there, man, to save face, and these idiots eat it up. Oh, the $50 million wasn't real. Frank Warren said it was real. Stephen Espinoza said it was real. Eddie Hearn acknowledged it in an article, and they said that they got proof of funds. Okay, they said they got proof of funds. So AJ versus Povetkin is a 50-50 fight. No, it's not. AJ versus Povetkin is not a 50-50 fight, bro. That's not a 50-50 fight. If it was a 50-50 fight, Anthony Joshua wouldn't have took the fight. Don't buy into that shit. That shit ain't no 50-50 fight. They paid Povetkin to come over there and roll over probably. That ain't no 50-50. If 50-50 fight would have been sold out by now. The 50-50 fight, when he was selling out venues with Parker and Klitschko in 10, 5, and 5 to 11 minutes. No. That is not a 50-50 fight. Joshua would never, if it was a 50-50 fight, why not fight Wilder then for $50 million? Why not, if it's a 50-50 fight, why not fight Wilder for $50 million? I Honestly, why not? If Povetkin in a 50-50 fight, and at worst, Wilder and Joshua 50-50 fight, why not go and fight him for 50 million in a 50-50 fight? That's how you gotta just read through the bullshit, man. You gotta read through the bullshit, man. But like I said, like I was saying, man, with Fury, man, like I said, he shouldn't even have to force himself to come back this quick, but he looked better than I thought he would in his second fight. He looked exactly better than what I thought. Okay, Black in the building. He looked better than I thought he did in the second fight. He lost a lot of weight. He's still soft around the belly. Well, like I said, man, his win looked good yesterday too, man. His win looked good, man. Fury fought at a solid pace, but he threw a lot of punches, but his win looked really, really good. And like I said, I like him seeing him get 10 more pounds down, man. Just for that might be a little bit too light for him, but 10 more pounds down or tone up his midsection. But it ain't gonna be a lot of body shots thrown in that fight, man. It's not gonna be a lot of body shots thrown. It's not gonna be a lot of body shots thrown, so he got to worry about that. But Fury body shots was wearing Pinata down yesterday, man. Even in the first round, that man was breathing out his mouth, man. I think Fury could have knocked him out, man, but he didn't. I think the power outage for Fury is gonna be an issue, man. I do think the lack of power might be an issue, but he might have. I think he has plenty enough power to keep Wilder at bay. But his feints, his movement, his shoulder movement, his ability to switch from righty to lefty is gonna be an issue for Wilder, man. It's gonna be an issue, but it could be an issue for Fury. Because if Fury in the middle of switching and Wilder popping with a straight right, that's going to be a problem, especially if he switches to southpaw versus Deontay Wilder. If he switches to southpaw, man, that's going to make him susceptible to a straight right hand, a real straight right hand. He ain't really never been a tone fighter, but yeah, just to tighten up a little bit. But it may like when you in southpaw, man, that right hand from an orthodox fighter, or if you the opposite, if you the southpaw going against the orthodox fighter, that straight left hand, that's going to open him up to a straight right hand. See, what made Luis Ortiz so difficult for Deontay Wilder is the fact that Ortiz was a natural southpaw by trade, and ultimately he was trying to take the right hand away from the southpaw position. It was tough. It was tough. Trying to take that right hand away, and the right hand still clipped him. I don't really listen to most people. I don't care. I only can listen to who Tyson Fury said. If Tyson Fury feel he ready, he ready. He ready. You know what I'm saying? He tried to fight Joshua in his first fight back, and they said no. You can listen to everybody around the church choir, but if the fighter feel that he ready, he ready. Mikey Garcia, his team don't believe he could beat Errol Spence, but guess what? He the boss. He make those decisions. He want to go fight Errol Spence. He the boss. Yeah, get the fuck up out of here, man. Get the fuck up out of this nigga just mad, dog. Like, get the fuck up out of here. Probably already blocked your ass, man. Fuck up out of here. These niggas be in their feelings about these fighters. Some of these accounts gotta be fighters, man, or friends of fighters or some shit. Like, these niggas be in their feelings, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, if Fury ready, he ready, man. I'm only gonna listen to the fighter. You know what I'm saying? And maybe the coach, but at the end of the day, I can't get mad at him, man. If he want to step up and fight, he want to fight. Lawrence Williams said Ortiz was so difficult for Wilder because he stayed in position and counter. And also, he was a southpaw. He was a southpaw, man. That was difficult as well, too. Fury, I don't think Fury should stay as a southpaw, versus Wilder. I think that's just dangerous. It's dangerous, man. It's very, very dangerous. Yeah, if you go to the VVS Lusam, if you go to the orthodox position, if you go to southpaw position versus Wilder, that straight right hands become more of a danger. But also, Fury got the height. You know what I'm saying? He got the height as well, and them feints is gonna bother Wilder, man. Them feints gonna bother Wilder, man. If Fury is able to get out the first 4 or 5 rounds and get into a groove, it's going to be an excellent fight. I think it's going to be an excellent fight. I think Fury's going to train like a maniac. For him to shave off, what did he shave off? Over 100 and, let me do the math. Over almost 150 pounds, man. That means he's serious about this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? He's serious. Any man that got off 150 pounds in the calendar year, he's serious. He's serious, man. He's a serious fighter. I liked him before everybody became a Tyson Fury fan universally. Yeah. You know Eddie Lyon, man. You know, a legendary boxer, man. Send me your email, man. I had it, man. Send me your email. I mean, if you want to come on, I had that shit, man, in my copy, man. I'm gonna be like my email keep freezing, man. That's why I didn't invite you on. My fucking email just keep fucking freezing. I gotta look into that shit. They switching me to an upgraded Gmail. Like, nigga, I've been with Gmail since high school, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I had the Gmail since high school. Stop upgrading my shit. I like the old classic shit. The old classic shit. I got you now, dog. The old classic shit. I like that shit. You know. Let's get legendary boxer spin. See what he talking about. Yeah. You know, anybody else want to come on, send your email. I'll let anybody come on right now. But yeah, make sure I hit the like button as well, man. Hit the like button. Yeah, man. But yeah, like I was saying about Fury and Wilder. Like I said, man, I mean, I'll take it, man. You know, for me, man, to be honest, man, I'd take it, man, over Ortiz fight, man. Ortiz 2 fight, man, because I believe that Ortiz and Wilder don't deserve to go up against each other no more. I truly believe that. I truly believe the next time Ortiz and Wilder actually fight, it should be for a championship. It should be for a unification bout. I honestly believe that. I believe Ortiz deserves better than what he got. But at the end of the day, don't forget, he actually did cheat the game. He cheated the game versus Latif Coyote. He actually took a banned substance versus him. So, I mean, he seemed to be a clean fighter now. So, I mean, you can go off of that. Lamont Peterson got busted before. You know what I'm saying? Lamont Peterson did get busted before. They stripped him of his title. What's going on, family?
What up, CJ?
What's going on, man? Yeah, Luis Ortiz did. I mean, Peterson got busted before. He got stripped of the WBA. They did that shit to him too. But he had a erectile dysfunctional problem, a testosterone problem, and the IBF let him keep his belt. So, I mean, at the same time, I mean, I don't know. What you think about this Wilder Fury shit? Hey, legendary boxer, what you think about Wilder and Fury? Hey, CB, you want to hop on, fam?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, well, I hear you. I hear you. As long as you hear me, I say what you think about Wilder and Fury.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
All right. Wilder Fury, man, I don't know if Wilder's ready or not. I mean, I don't know if Fury's ready or not, but I mean, Eddie and AJ have been calling him out.
Calling who out? Hello? I think something going on with his mic.
And Eddie said that Fury.
Go ahead.
Fury.
Oh, Fury. Okay. Go ahead. Oh yeah, I don't know what happened. What's going on? I don't know if you still talking, but yeah.
I think we have a delay. Maybe we have a delay or some shit.
Yeah, back out and come back in. Hey, CB, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, hey, legendary, come back in. Back out and come back in. That's probably what it is. Yeah, back out and come back. Yeah, we talking about that Fury and Deontay Wilder shits, man.
Okay.
Yeah, unless you want to just mute and just ride it up. If you back out and come back in, you should be on. You should be good. Sometimes Google Hangouts be on that bullshit, man. But yeah, man, talking about, you know, a lot of people talking about if he ready or not. You know, at the end of the day, man, I mean, if the fighter feel that he ready, that's what I can go off of. I don't need to compare it to like Mikey. Mikey whole team say, no, don't do it. But if Mikey feel like he can move up and fight Errol Spence, I mean, that's Mikey then. You know what I'm saying? I'm only gonna listen to the fighter. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, but to see this how you know it's a double standard, because Fury not ready for Deontay Wilder, but had if he got in the ring with AJ, you know what I'm saying, it would have been, you know, peaches and cream. It'd have been all gravy. And if AJ would have won, they would have gave AJ full credit. They see the threat of, they know Wilder, you know what I'm saying, potentially, you know, is more than likely is going to win, and they don't like that. Now, Tyson Fury is going to come up. He's going to put up a good fight. But at the end of the day, I just see like you don't have those massive, you don't have the speed advantage. You don't have the power advantage. He does not have the quickness advantage over Wilder. And like I said before, I think Wilder for this fight, you know what I'm saying, needs to start going, you know, from the body, work the body, and then come on up top. That'll stop all them feints and the herky-jerky shit. Work that body as hard as Wilder hit. He could jab to the body and throw right hands and left hooks to the body on a consistent basis each round, then go up top. Fury kicks his hands down, he'll be more standstill. You get him out there easy. You know what I'm saying?
Wilder getting out Fury.
Yeah, Wilder getting Fury out of there. And Fury gonna have to if Fury really want to compete this fight, he need to come in like 240 pounds. You know what I'm saying? Because he's gonna have to move. Because ain't nothing behind
248. 248. I think 248. He got to move all night. Wilder probably got the best stamina of any heavyweight. That's one of the attributes that go overlooked by everybody.
Exactly. You know, and people are like, well, he got tired in the Ortiz fight. He was sick coming into that fight, and he still knocked him out.
I didn't really see him get tired, man. I just thought that as far as it was Ortiz, I thought it was more mental fatigue than physical fatigue. Ortiz was making him think.
But you know, a lot of the people, you know what I'm saying, was saying like, oh, well, Wilder was tired. His stamina's not that good. I say, yes, it is. The man was coming off a sickness, which he didn't even disclose.
Yeah, and I was wondering about that shit when he came in at 214 pounds. I'm like, God damn, what's this nigga, man?
Yeah. That's why other than that, he probably came in like around somewhere between 220 and 225, which, you know, is perfect fighting shape, you know what I'm saying? But that's what it is, though. All the AJ protectors are mad because Wilder win this fight. They already know that their AJ's the A side, because that's the debate they like to have. You know, people like us don't give a damn who's the A side. We just want to see the fight. That's it. That's all. And they can't deal with that. They hate that. They just the A side. They got more excuses than a hooker in church. You know what I'm saying? That's just one of their excuses. That's all. They know
the board gonna turn now. You know, they're afraid of the numbers is gonna do. They're afraid of the potential of the fight. They're afraid of a bigger rematch. They're afraid that the A side is gonna slide to Wilder. I mean, at the end of the day, man, you got people still believing about the 50 million. Now, I don't know if you heard the news story about the 50 million. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you heard the news story is that the 50 million was going to a network. Now I'm like, dog, just stop it, man. Stop it with the bullshit, man. Why would they pay 50 million? Why would they pay? Why would one network or what would Al Heyman and Shelly Finkel get money to give to a network?
Exactly. That makes no sense. And for the simple fact of they know it, they don't want to realize the truth, which is that Eddie Hearn, that didn't even know it was going directly to AJ's bank account. Eddie Hearn wasn't gonna be able to squeeze nothing up out of there. And we know
whatever his promotional percentage was.
Yeah, he don't get none of that. Eddie Hearn would just got, you know, any something off like whatever percentage it would have been. Had it been 60-40, AJ would have got something off there. But off that 50 million, AJ was gonna pocket that, and you know, Plantation Hearns couldn't have that because it's all about him. You know,
yeah, and then at the end of that, it'd have been like Al Heyman was above you. You know what I'm saying? He paid you.
You know, Eddie Hearn don't like that. You know,
that's what I'm about to say. That he didn't want to seem like Al Heyman was controlling the show. He didn't like it. You know what I'm saying? He was trying to beat out Al Heyman. That's the plan.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it's been. This main thing the whole time has been about Al Heyman. You know what I'm saying? I got to one up Al Heyman. I got to show that I'm the man. You know, that's what it is.
He losing venues off that shit. You heard Fred came over. He said, man, he owned part of Clear Channel, man. Clear Channel on every radio station, man. You think one radio station beef with another? All of them is owned by Clear Channel.
Exactly.
All of them. It's the same radio. He owned part of that, man. When he does all these tours, so he already got a relationship with all these venues. The Drake tour, the old New Edition tours. He did the biggest.
The Michael Jackson tours and all that, you know what I'm saying?
He got relationships that go beyond what Eddie can form. Eddie formed a new relationship to bring shitty ass fights to new arenas. Shitty, nobody gonna trust you with that.
Not at all, but not at that. But if I haven't put in a word, you know what I'm saying? All I gotta do, they don't even. I don't have to put in a word. If they get wind of Eddie Hearn being disrespectful like this and that towards Al Heyman, the relationship that they have with him, man, it's a wrap.
Yeah, that's why he getting froze out everywhere, man. Danny Jacobs shouldn't be fighting no Derevchenko in no theater room, man. Even I'm going to that shit, but I mean, like I said, I'm a Danny Jacob fan, though. You know what I'm saying?
I am too,
but he shouldn't be fighting no theater room.
No, it's unfortunate, Jacob.
Yeah, Radio 1 too. Yeah, my bad. Radio 1 too. Yeah, I forgot about that. I know Clear Channel was a big one. Radio 1 too. Go ahead.
Yeah, but I mean, it's the thing though. But see what Eddie Hearn failed to realize is you think, oh, I'm so pretty and all this and that, and Al Heyman showing you. I'm gonna show you how to do this, son. I'm showing you how to do this thing. I'm showing you how to make business. When this deal don't work out, you got the next one lined up. And guess what? Look at Wilder and Fury. And I'm telling you right now, CJ, the goal for us to keep pushing, promoting this fight hard, because We need 1 million pay-per-view buys or better. You know what I'm saying? The goal is 1 million pay-per-view buys at that. That's what we can. And by us pushing and promoting it, it can get done. It will get done. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because mainstream media.
I think 500 would be a victory. 500 to 600K. Because Anthony Joshua not even probably pushing that off of 20-pound pay-per-views, bro.
I don't know, but I mean, but
the undercard is gonna be the extra ticket right there. The undercard gonna be crazy, bro. That bitch gonna be crazy, dog. I'm trying to tell you. They already know who they gonna put on there. See, even as Mendoza said this 2 months ago, they already knew. Probably some technical difficulty stuff, man. They already knew this was gonna be a pay-per-view. I think the backup plan was Ortiz Wilder too.
Yeah, it was. You know,
I think it was Joshua Wilder, Fury Wilder. Ortiz Wilder. Then Tyson Fury was the third option. You know, but I think with an undercard, man, it depends, man. You know, it depends. Like, I'm trying to figure out how this fight going. I can't wait till they announce the date so I can go ahead and get my paper right. Get everything out the way. I'm gonna go to that Derevchenko and Danny shits, man. If anybody gonna be in New York City that day, I'm gonna hit Blue Blood up, man. I got something to give him anyway. For what he did at that press conference, the zone shit. But I'm gonna be out in New York that Saturday, man, for Danny, man. Like I said, man, we critical of Danny Jacobs, but it ain't like Fred. Like, we critical of Fred from Barbershop Conversation, but we love him.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I was in junior last year early, and they're like, man, yo, Fred bugging. What are you doing? You know, I said, no, he's still LDBC. He just has a different opinion, and he's entitled to his opinion. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna always agree on everything. That's humanly impossible.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
You generalizing the group. You can never generalize a group, man.
Not at all. We all grown, man. We all have different opinions. You know what I'm saying? We all just adults in general. So therefore, yeah, you might say something I might agree with. Like, no, I disagree. Guess what? You have your opinion. We have ours. We still respect each other, and it's all good. And a lot of people, and a lot of these haters don't realize Fred and Ticket talk behind the scenes all the time. They're real cool.
Yeah, a lot of us text back and forth and shit like that, man.
Exactly. They don't realize that. You know what I'm saying? But you know, these haters know. Oh, we can start a beef between them. No, you motherfuckers can't.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? Bottom line is, you know what I'm saying? Fred's opinion. We all know that he's, you know what I'm saying, has a friendship with the Porter. So yeah, he's gonna be a little bit biased. But hey, it is what it is. At the end of the day, it's still, it's still love, and it's all good. You know, and that's just that. But you know what I'm saying. But I'm definitely, finna get on the ball, and we're definitely gonna push Wilder and Fury, because the 1 million pay-per-view is the goal. Nothing less. a meal ticket. We need that meal ticket to show them and shut them down, because Wilder does too much for the black community as well. Like, he never had to come to my city, Chicago, and march on the south side of Chicago against gun violence. He did that. You know what I'm saying? He don't have to go out the way. He don't have to speak on these issues, but he does. You know?
Yeah. So he do a lot of shit, man. He do a lot of shit. He already know he hate it. So, but fuck it, make him hate you a little bit more. Yeah,
fuck them. You know what I'm saying? They gonna hate, and let them hate, and keep bringing that success. They know that AJ and Eddie know that guess what? That narrative that they was pushing, that's just a rap now. Everybody,
it's dying, man. People hanging on to the old shit that's already been debunked and exposed. And then he done went over there. That nigga that went over there, and he done got flocked on by soccer fans at a soccer game.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He was getting mobbed over there. But what is their main thing? Nobody knows who Deontay Wilder is. We know who he is in America, and they damn sure know who he is over there in the UK. They damn sure know that.
Yep, he trying to push that shit like he could have pushed that shit. He could have pushed that shit from Freddie Hearn in here. If it wasn't on social media, he probably could have got away with that shit. Social media exposed everything.
Exactly, and that's the whole point. But and then the main issue, you know what I'm saying, is that, have you seen now how they want to call Tyson Fury bum tossing, two bum ass fighters, talking about Wilder and Fury? I said, boy, the hate is real. But guess what though? They call them Wilder and Fury bums, but guess what? They're gonna have their ass tuned right in there buying that paper.
Joshua dug both of them, and Joshua dug both of them. Fury said I was gonna come in that bitch 300 pounds to fight him. He didn't want to fight him. Like, dude, you didn't just name him the super WBO champion? To my, he ain't got no mandatory to 2008 for 18 months. And all of a sudden he got a mandatory now. I'll be just looking at shit like, man, they be full of shit.
Yeah, but see, they said they was like, if he beats Pavek, and they're gonna elevate him to the WBO super champion. Only sanctioning belt, but I knew they had a super champion all the time with the WBA. Now WBA coming out with that, I smell fuckboy shit.
Yeah, man, this shit don't surprise me. Oh yeah, we got everybody on, man. Make sure y'all check out the link in the description. We started the boycott group for fights that we gonna decide to all join the boycott. I mean, if you don't have a Facebook, you can make a dummy account, however you want to do it. But we gonna do a watch party. Our first fight gonna be Sean and Danny. You gonna boycott that. We gonna stream the fight in the Facebook group. And we gonna take away their viewership like that. We gonna show them the power of this. Not only LDBC. We gonna show them the power of the fans, man.
Yeah, just fans in general, like, because all this, or we broken all this and that, or if you can afford a ticket.
I'm gonna say I can't afford it. I'm broke, B. I need to stream.
Exactly. Yeah, I'll let them know. And as soon as I see Roger from What's Happening, I'm gonna let his ass know too.
Southside want to shoot the fair one with him. He had me cracking up last night, man.
What happened?
I said Southside want to shoot the fair one with him. He had me cracking up last night.
Hey, I mean, that's real, man. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, you want to offend us, think, we're still going to watch our fights. No, wrong.
I'm going to watch it, but I ain't going to watch it through Showtime, nigga.
No, not at all. You know what I'm saying? Finna cut your money down. I
can't even stand watching it. I can't even stand watching these fights with the commentators no more. Everybody terrible, man. Nah, man. Everybody terrible. Man, you can just pick up, man. ESPN last night. Oh, my God, man. I just can't do it no more, man. Shitty fight, shitty commentary.
I ain't even watched that fight on ESPN Plus, but I heard Jennings and Dimitrenko turned out to be a good one.
Man, yeah, it was a questionable stoppage, though, man.
Yeah, I ain't seen none. I was at the movies with I took the wife and the kids to the movies, so I was doing that. So
yeah, it was. He hit him with an uppercut and shit, man. It was questionable though.
Yeah, because I heard Jennings got dropped and came back and dropped him.
Yeah, man, I ain't like the card, man. They could have kept that shit, man. They could have streamed that bitch on the app. Them niggas fighting on the regular ESPN with Crawford, fighting on the motherfucking app. they putting a good fight on the app, and then they putting the bullshit shit on here. We had somebody in here ride for Crawford hard. I'm telling you, some of these accounts be boxers, families, or teams or something. The way they be riding for these niggas, dog.
Yeah. Hey, real talk, you know what I'm saying? I mean, ain't nothing wrong with them. Okay, you want to ride for Crawford, cool. But you know what I'm saying? But I mean, they got supposed to have some PBC fights can be made. So I mean, my next question for Terrence Crawford, why they not being made then? Is Bob Arum reaching out?
Yeah,
that's a question for both sides.
We can go to the second question, man. Arum say money stopping crossover bouts from happening. I don't know if you've seen Cali video on it, but that's what they saying now, man. It's money. Ain't no fucking money. ESPN just ain't got the money. That's just what it is. Let's keep it real. ESPN ain't about to go around here and pay $3 million and $3 million a piece to $3 million for Earl and $3 million for Terrence. But Showtime will.
Yep.
Showtime will. I'm not gonna say they're gonna pay $3 million and $3 million for every crossover fight that can be made. But Bob Arum, let's just keep it real. Bob Arum just don't want to send his people over there. None of these niggas want to bow down and acknowledge that Al Heyman got the juice. That's what it all boils down to.
Yeah, that's all it is. You know, Aaron, like I said, Bob Arum's an old man stuck in his ways, and he refused to be one-upped. He already got one-up. Mayweather one-upped him with Pacquiao, you know, because he couldn't really get his hands in the pot the way he wanted to. So, and I think Bob Arum since then they made a vow like never again, not as long as he breathing. You know what I'm saying? Like never again.
And with that Pacquiao situation, it wasn't nothing. The only reason that fight happened, bro, is because the fans stopped paying for the Pacquiao pay-per-view. The Mayweather pay-per-view numbers started falling off, and they say, you know what? You know, it makes sense now. That's the only reason that fight happened.
Yeah. I know. You know what I'm saying? Because other than that, that's a fight we weren't going to get. You know what I'm saying? But that's why, you know, we want to get these fights soon. And guess what? We got to show these fighters like, nah, your money going to take a hit. Your numbers going to take a hit. And no, you're going to give us what we want. If not, we're going to do something else. Plain and simple. We're not going to sit here and keep.
The money ain't good enough. The money ain't good enough for your pockets. That's what it is. Just say the money ain't good enough for you. You know, I don't want to send. He said it before. I don't want to send my fighter over to Showtime. Oh, because they only do 500, 600K view. You doing the same viewership on ESPN, and ain't no subscriber base. Every motherfucking American that got cable got ESPN, man.
Exactly. So what's your excuse? Scam daddy. You know, that's the whole thing.
The true voice.
Oh yeah. You know what I'm saying? And Jim Trigger right name, AKA Scam Daddy. That's what he is.
That's what it boiled down to, man. He don't wanna bow down to Al Heyman. He don't want to send his fighter over there, man. That's exactly what it boiled down to. And that's crazy though.
But this the whole thing though. We're gonna be hypothetical, play devil's advocate here. What if they actually do, Spence and Crawford actually do fight, which I don't see it happening, but let's say if they do, right? And let's say Spence win. You think Ericsson's gonna have that rematch? And say the first fight is on ESPN and Spence win. You think the second fight, the rematch, gonna be on ESPN again? Hell no, it's gonna be on Showtime. What Bob Arum gonna do then?
Yep.
Be a man
no rematch. Whoever lose that fight gonna be done. I'm just tell you right now, that's gonna be a dog fight, man. The nigga ain't gonna be the same fighter after that fight. Crawford too brave for us on good. It's basically gonna boil down to this, dog. It's gonna boil down to what's up, Tom? It's gonna boil down to how much Bo Mac love that nigga, man. That's what's gonna boil down to, man.
Yeah,
real shit. That's what's gonna boil down to.
Cause he
gonna get hurt. He gonna get hurt. And when Bud get hurt, Bud want to hurt you back, and that's gonna be his downfall. Yeah,
I try to, but you know something though. You got the brothers like VVS1, Lou Stones. You know what I'm saying? A big diehard Crawford fan. And other people, it's like skills pay the bills. Yeah, we're not denying Terrence Crawford's skills, but the same token though, Terrence Crawford, when if you hit me, I'm gonna hit you back. He got that Evander Holyfield in him. Like you hit me, I'm gonna hit you back.
And I guarantee you, he ain't got that Evander Holyfield chin.
Nah.
I'm telling you that right now.
One thing about Holyfield had a fucking beard on him. That man was taking bombs from bro to 250 pounds and steady coming back. But Terrence Crawford ain't Evander Holyfield. Like Holyfield was he lived to the nickname the real deal. He did.
Roger Bronick said I put my whole house on Bud. I ain't mad at you, man. I ain't mad. It's possible. It's possible.
I mean, he can do that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because Terrence Crawford's a damn good boxer, but it's gonna come a point in time in that fight. You know what I'm saying? If they come out, and start cracking each other, Bud gonna try to sit down his punch and try to stand right there in the pocket with Spence because he don't got no bitch in him. He don't. You know what I'm saying? He a dog. But when you facing him, but when you in a bigger dog, you're in a dog fight and you with a bigger dog who's just as skilled and talented as you and could be better, we don't know because they feel Spence only fights this way. It's the only fighting style he shows. You know what I'm saying? It's the only fighting style he needs to show because guess what? Nobody's pushed him to that level. Kell Brook didn't do it. He broke his will. Now, I'm not saying that Bud can't do it, but if Bud do, then you will see that. But if Bud want to get there in the dog fight, he gonna get his ass whooped. And I'm telling any and everybody that right now, it's gonna be bad. He gonna go out there with a jacked up face and some broken ribs and some broken pride. That's if
he got to box him. He got to fight. He got to box the right fight. But like I said, there's other crossover fights that you want to see from Top Rank too, man. Mikey and Lomachenko. Ramirez and Broner is the one that I think some people will see. It's plenty of them. Ramirez and Benavidez. You got one with Gufic and Stevenson.
Yeah. Hey, your brother Ramirez don't want no smoke with Benavidez. He don't want no smoke with Benavidez.
I'll go for Michigan. Fuck Michigan State. But that too, man. That's gonna show a lot too, man. That just shows you that they don't really have the money, man. They lost the purse bid to Al Hammond and Yvonne Michaels and them again.
Yeah, with the Stevenson
fight. Man, Bob Arum is not going into his company pockets. He's not going to his pockets for none of them fighters. Lomachenko and Gary Russell, they lost that purse bid to Gary Russell.
Real talk.
They never put Valdez in there with Gary Russell, bro. That's not gonna happen.
Oh no.
That's another one though. They ain't gonna. I don't think they're gonna do that. That kid is they done ruined his ass, man. He had a lot of potential, man. They ruined him. All that boxing ability, he want to show that he Mexican just by putting his jaw on the line all the time. All that skill, he can easily hit not to get hit. Hit not get hit. That motherfucker be trying to get his jaw broke.
He's stupid. So I don't feel sorry for Oscar Valdez. You want to fight dumb like that? You go right ahead and get your shit knocked back. Go ahead.
And then he go get Canelo and them training. Like, what the fuck have they done?
Nothing.
What the fuck have they done, man?
You know what I'm saying? But hey, if that's what he want to do. You know what I'm saying?
Your boy Louis VVS Stone say Bud won't fight Spence fight. Period. Hold on, I lost the motherfucker. I hate when a chat be moving like that. Hold on, give me a minute. He said Bud won't fight Spence fight. He says that, and what did Spence do different in the Brook fight that he hasn't shown already?
But and Lou Stones, but I'm asking this, Lou Stones. Did Terrence Crawford make the Olympic team? Because Errol did. So while y'all trying to discredit this man's skills, I mean, please tell me, like, you can't be no bum and make the Olympic team now. You got to have some boxing skills. Not only that, but Errol Spence is superb at cutting off the ring. It's going to be a lot of times in each round where, hey, Bo gonna have to get down how he live, and he going to exchange.
Yep, and he loved it. And when he get the exchange, he loved the exchange.
Yeah,
he don't have no discipline. I'm gonna tell you that right now. That kid ain't got no discipline as far as not when he get hit. When Beltran touched him to the chin and Beltran hurt him a little bit, he had to get, no matter how hurt he was, he had to get Beltran back. It didn't matter. He had to get him back. And people didn't notice what Earl did with Kell Brook neither though. People didn't notice the adjustments he made in that fight. But I mean, y'all probably don't even want to hear about it. Y'all don't know the adjustments that he made in that Earl fight, man.
I know the exact adjustments he made, you know what I'm saying? Because I saw that fight. I watched that fight like 3 or 4 times, and I saw, like, okay, you know what I'm saying? He had to get off, you know what I'm saying? Because Kell Brook was getting off first. And Errol was getting off first, and Kell was countering the shit out of him at first. And Kell Brook is a great counter puncher. And Errol was still going downstairs like that, and then Errol started cutting off the ring, and Errol kept pressing the pace. You know what I'm saying? And Errol was mixing the shots up. You know what I'm saying? But they don't want to see that. Though. They just he just kept going straight forward. But he had a plan.
They see how yeah, go ahead.
They didn't see like how he started popping that. He started following everything up off the jab. Everything. That jab broke Kell Brook's eye socket. There wasn't no hooks on it. It was that jab. He kept popping that piston jab in his face, doubling up on it, sometimes tripling up, then going downstairs. He was punching in combination too. He wasn't just throwing a one punch and getting up out of it. No. It was times that fight Kell Brook was pushing Errol Spence back, and Errol Spence was had to work off the back for some too, on the ropes and all that. And slip punches and all that, but they won't tell you that though.
They didn't tell you how Errol Spence kept that distance where he couldn't get what Kell Brook couldn't hold him. He was going up under them arms. He was trying to grab him and killing that rib cage, man. Man, this is a fight. This is a fight we might not even ever get to see, man. This might go down as a great debate. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly like that.
Bo and Lewis and shit.
Lewis and Riddick Bowe.
Yep.
That's a fight I wanted to see too. Lewis and Bowe.
A lot of people thought Bo would have won.
I mean, I was one of the people that thought Bo would have won, but it was something. Riddick Bowe seen something that Lennox Lewis he ain't want no part of.
Yep, they had fought in the Olympics too. Was it the gold medal round they fought in?
Yeah, and Lennox beat him.
Yep.
You know, so
I did not want to fight that nigga, man, under no circumstances. But I think 50 million he would have took that bitch.
Oh yeah, 50 million. Yeah, Riddick Bowe would have signed up for the ass whooping. You know what I'm saying? Well, I ain't gonna say ass whooping because I mean it would have been a hell of a fight. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, shit, Riddick Bowe could crack. And one thing we know about Lennox Lewis, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That chin was a little soft. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but Riddick Bowe can match his size and length too.
Yeah, because Bowe was like Bowe was 6'5" like Lennox. They both 6'5", so oh yeah, and they both, you know what I'm saying, was Olympic boxers. So I mean, that would have been a mega fight. I'm still mad I didn't get to see that damn fight. I'm mad that it didn't happen.
Yep. Yeah. Lennox beat him in the gold medal round. I think it was the truth. The Bowe.
Yeah.
No, we want Bud fully acclimated. He said we want Bud fully acclimated to 147 before he fight Spence. Why would you give Spence that advantage? What advantage, man? He should have been a welterweight.
147.
Yeah,
Bud was 177 pounds. Man, stop that.
You know? Well, you're right. Let him get acclimated to the weight, man. I want no excuses. I want no excuses. If he need 100 fights at 147, let him get 100 fights at 147.
Exactly, CJ. But this thing, though, my thing is this. I'm going to debunk this right now. How they call Errol Spence a weight bully? He walked from 180, 190. Well, hell, Bud was 177 fighting at walking around at 177, damn near 180 fighting at 140. Imagine when he wasn't fighting at 135. He was melting his body all the way down. That's a weight bully, if you want to be technical about it.
Yep.
Errol Spence and amateurs boxing at 152, then just dropped to 147. Ain't number 5 pounds. Don't look like a weight bully.
That's what Bud and them said. They said we could have been 147 pounder, but we went down to 135. I understand you want to get extra belts and stuff like that.
No, he wanted to whoop on some little niggas. That's what he wanted to do. And that's what he did. Whooped on some little niggas at 135 and 140. You could start off at 147. Could have been there. So who's the real weight bully?
They don't tell you that though. They will not tell you that. That nigga step was 177 fucking pounds. Mikey Garcia was 170.
Thank you. Another weight bully fighting at 126, 130.
That's why he's so confident. That's why he's so confident going up to Ronald Gomez. That's why he's so confident going up to 147. Potato salad. I'm calling him potato salad.
Oh yeah, that's all he is. You know what I'm saying? Because he's gonna be a dish. He gonna be a side dish that's gonna get ate real good by Errol. Errol gonna fuck that boy up.
I want him to. I want to be there to see him beat that ass. Yeah, I got you in a minute. Yeah, I want to be there. I want to see them beat that ass. I want to be there for that one. All that tough shit he was talking and shit, and I need to be there in person to see that ass, man. But like I said, they always are talking about the money. It ain't about the money. Whoever the network got the money, that's who the fight. That's who the fight should be on. It's like an unofficial purse bid. How much are y'all guys willing to wager to put on Terrence Crawford and Earl Spence? Because let's be real, man. Them shits ain't no pay-per-view fight, man. You know, you could say Mikey and Earl a pay-per-view fight because of Mikey notoriety. I mean, Bud don't have the notoriety of Mikey and Earl right now. It ain't his fault. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's not. You know, but like I said before, if Bud don't feel like, you know what I'm saying, like, you know what I'm saying, Bud got Bo Mac in the ear, are we good? He see the money we making? Because Bo Mac eating real good. Yep. I mean, real good.
So basically what they saying is you know, the money ain't worth the risk right now. I think that's what they were saying.
Yeah, in so many words, you know what I'm saying? They just beat around the bush to it. But I mean, but my whole thing is like, dude, like, don't be out here, you know what I'm saying, selling wolf tickets if you're not about that action yet. Exactly. I want to hit it. I want to see, you know, the fights now. Don't be out here, you know what I'm saying, barking, talking tough Tony, and then, oh, well, you know, we're not ready yet. No, that fight not happening. It's gonna happen soon. What the fuck you mean soon? That's like me calling the dude out on the street, me and him to a fight, and then, oh, well, you know, fighting happy is gonna happen soon. We gotta let this build. What?
VVS Lou Stone say Spence fought at 152 and came down instead of turning pro at 154. Well, that's wrong because Spence did turn pro at 154. He came back down to 147. But Bud didn't fight at no 135 and the fucking amateurs neither. They said they could have been at welterweight. Mikey Garcia was at 132 as the amateurs and dropped down to 126. It ain't about weight. Skills pay the bills, man. If your man got the skills, he will win. But come on, let's be real, man. Let's be real about this situation, dog. Let's look at the track record. Earl is about to fight Mikey. Terrence about to fight Jose Benavidez. Seriously, man. That's not a comparison. And he not even going to get the Manny Pacquiao fight. Pacquiao about to get Khan. So you're going to tell me you're going to fight Adames? I mean, it's going to get to a point where y'all going to turn on. Y'all ain't going to turn on him, but y'all going to realize that y'all going to realize there's some bullshit in the game.
Hey, real talk. That's
it ain't Bud fault. I ain't mad at Bud, just the politics, man.
And you know, so CJ, I'm you know, saying to a certain point it's a politics, but like Bud said, if fighters want the fights can be made. So
I believe that. Remember, 7A said Timothy Bradley told him if I wanted to fight a PBC fighter, I could. And then he turned around, and that motherfucker turned around and said, what he turned around and say, I want to fight on PBC fight. Why I got to fight them? And then they got on him. Then he said, I'll fight any PBC fight. Then he retired, man. Tuka Pack said, I haven't heard nothing about Mikey and Earl fight lately. That's good. You ain't heard nothing. That mean they negotiating and chopping up numbers.
Yep. When you hear about all of that in the media, then, you know what I'm saying, on social media and all that, it's too many smoke and mirrors, you know what I'm saying? So, because look, you didn't hear nothing about Wilder and Fury, you know what I'm saying? And then guess what? They just chopped it up and got it done. That's what they did. So that's how you know when somebody's serious about the fight, they go quiet. When they negotiating like that, they go quiet. You're not gonna hear about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the fucking Charlos in the GQ magazine and shit.
Yeah. I see Jamel Charlo training, but I mean, he might come back on a Wilder undercard then, I guess.
Yeah, I thought they was gonna fight in Houston, but there ain't no opponents.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So
Willie Monroe fighting Aleem in Minnesota. Like, was it this Friday, next Friday?
Yeah, one of them days.
Yep. So I mean, it is what it is, man. I'm just tired of this money excuse, man. The excuse is that Bob Arum don't have the money, man. Just say I'm not willing to put every purse bid that come with PBC. Them niggas lose, man. Gary Russell, Lomachenko, Gufic, Stevenson. Anytime he come to a purse bid, he willing to send his fighters over here. Then,
hey, only way Bob Arum won the purse bid is if you're going up against Eddie Hearn. No, that's the only way.
Yeah, broke ass Eddie.
Yeah, Mr. $1 billion Eddie. So I mean, hey, it is what it is. Me personally, like, it's like, come on, let's make these fights happen because they think we bullshitting, but we're gonna start showing people like, no, we're not gonna watch these guys. These fights will be streamed. You would get no viewership and no cash.
And then the motherfucker act like he doing like a 3 million viewerships on ESPN. Ain't nobody watching that shit for real.
But real, let's be honest though, on ESPN you should be doing more than 3 million viewers as a bust though. Let's be real.
Hell yeah, they supposed to be blowing the top off that bitch, man.
Exactly.
That's why HBO let their ass go, man. That's why he like, man, y'all fight. They probably offering him fights to fight other fighters and big money fights, and they probably like, man, he trying to just bum bash the whole fight, man. That's why they put Crawford in a poster on motherfucking pay-per-view. They wasn't paying for that shit. Good fight, but they was just tired of Bob Arum.
Hell no, I damn sure wasn't to pay for that pay-per-view. Hell no, and I didn't. But it's just like until Bud, what I'm saying, it'll come a point in time where talk is cheap. It's time to to bag it up. You did at 135 and 140, what I'm saying?
He gonna live off that. He gonna live off that clout, bro. He gonna live off that, bro. That's his main. That's his main. That's his fan base favorite argument. That's his favorite argument. That's where they get it from.
But if you want to be technical about it, though, I tell Bud, if you want to be really honest about it. You and Danny Garcia going back and forth. His resume at 140 is better than yours. Yeah, you was undisputed.
Yeah, Bud ain't do shit at 135. Really want shit to be done with though.
No. But I'm just going off like his resume at 140 compared to Danny Garcia. Yeah, you did something.
Motherfuckers gonna get mad, but he ain't really beat nobody at 140 that made me jump out my seat, man. Like, oh, that's shit. My whole point. Wasn't no Khan, wasn't no Matisse. It wasn't nothing.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas did pop their heads off after he left, though. That was some whole shit, though.
Oh, yeah, that was super whole shit, what I'm saying? I'm not denying that, what I'm saying? Also, the Pro Grays and Josh Kelly, everybody, come up out the woodworks.
Hell yeah. Mikey Garcia came in and slid in the back door and got him the belt. I'm surprised.
Everybody the church moves.
And Braun around here calling himself a 4-weight weight division champion. Yeah, Postal was a solid win, but ain't nobody take Postals. I mean, I wasn't like niggas was making that a 50-50 fight though, man. Them fucking Eastern European people. People were making that a 50-50 fight, man. I figured he'd beat Postal though, but it was a possibility in my mind. I mean, maybe Postal would catch him, but Bud was dancing on his ass, man. Bud was dancing on his ass. My favorite Bud fight was that Gamboa fight. That shit was lit.
Hey, that's my favorite fight because I saw that fight. I said, "Ooh, shit, yeah, that's what I'm talking about."
That's when I really know. That's when I really knew he was the truth when he beat Gamboa. Even though he was a smaller dude, he got when he switched to southpaw, he got the outboxing that nigga.
Yeah, because Bud is really a southpaw. He just can switch both ways. He fight orthodox sometimes, but you look at most of his fights, he predominantly fights southpaw. And that's gonna be. I just want, what I'm saying, me just as a fan of the sport of boxing in general, not a fan of Earl or Bud or anybody else. I want to see the best fights. The best fight out there to me is Errol Spence versus Terrence Crawford. That can be made.
That's mine.
Not Wilder Joshua, because Wilder gonna steamroll Joshua. That's easy work. That's easy work. He gonna steamroll his ass.
I think Bud and Errol Spence is gonna be like some Tommy and some Ray Leonard type of fight. That's what type of electricity is gonna bring to the ring, man.
Hey, real talk. You know what I'm saying? And that's just, what I'm saying. But it's like, like people like, what I'm saying, like, the fan base, what I'm saying, like certain people in the fan base getting their feelings on each side.
Hey, go ahead and take it over for me. I'll be right back.
All right, bet it up. But that's the fight. That's just my top fight. Spence versus Crawford. That's my number one fight out there. After that, I have, Wilder and Fury. And then I have Wilder Joshua, but then I also want to see, Jermell Charlo, Jared Hurd. I want to see Jamal Charlo versus, any of the middleweights, you know what I'm saying? Well, the Canelo Triple G one, even though we know that whoever it is going to drop that WBC belt and duck him, because that's what they're going to do. And that's just being honest. I'm just the realist about it. I'm going to be honest about it. That's what they're going to do. We know this. This ain't no joke. And, want to see like the David Benavidez, Gilberto Soto Ramirez. I want to see, Andre
Ramirez. Yeah, Hurd and Charlo getting the ultimate pass right now. Everybody forgot about them niggas.
Well, Jared Hurd, if he did with the Cal Nigma, he said, he said he want to get a tune-up in. I guess he want to face a righty. Then he can face Jermell Charlo. So hopefully the first quarter of 2019, or at least by the springtime, we got Charlo versus Hurd, in the 3-belt unification. Hopefully.
Shit got that shit already.
Because I don't, but I would like for Al Haymon, because since Jaime Munguia ain't signed a promotional pack with Golden Boy, go talk to him. Like get that man over here to the PBC side.
Oscar Bennett took some kitchen utensils and ran up on Al. That nigga Bennett took some motherfucking kitchen utensils. And Al Haymon living room. I already got Jaime. That nigga Jaime with a Golden Boy going bankrupt. Those niggas going bankrupt.
Honestly, but that's why, and they on the verge of it, like this, because this Canelo Triple G not gonna do numbers the way they think it's gonna do numbers. Because ain't nobody talking about it.
I think they figured that shit out.
That's why you see Oscar trying to say, "Hey, Errol Spence, you can make Canelo fight."
And Matt say Famous dropped a video with Charlo on IG working out, saying he don't know when he's fighting again. Yeah, he don't know when because they ain't got nobody to fight.
Right.
He might not fight till next year. What's going on? We will be more TV too. I see you. That's a shame though, man. It's a shame, man. That's a fight Hurd. Him and Hurd should have fought, man. All these niggas trying to tune up, man. Niggas go off an ACL injury, get back, been playing running back full time, all types of shit. I'm tired of this tune up shit, man.
That's all. Yeah, I saw your video. Some type of main event tune ups on boxing. Hell yeah, fuck that, man. I remember when PBC first started, nigga. They undercard was way better than every main event. Every card, the undercard was the better. Yeah. Like real talk. It was like that when they had Jermell Charlo also tried to Arizona Lara. Like the undercard was better than the main event of Lara versus Terrell Goucher.
Oh, that shit was terrible, dog. I thought Terrell Goucher was gonna come out and do something. He started landing some big ass body shots on Lara. It sounded like they would sound like shotgun shots, but he ain't do shit.
Yeah,
man, but that shit was terrible. Everybody turned that shit off, dog.
But honestly speaking, no shit. That Austin Trout Jared Hurd should have been the main event because that was the best fight of the night.
Hell yeah, that was the co-feature, wasn't it?
No, Jared Hurd fought first, and then Jermell Charlo and Lubin fought second, and then they came with the Lara fight.
Yeah. Charlo didn't do bad by knocking that nigga out in a couple of seconds. It had great momentum, dog. It started off with the best momentum. It had great momentum, and then that's the momentum
Because I thought I was up there thinking like Jermell Charlo and Lubin. I said I picked Jermell Charlo to win the whole time.
That card should have been reversed. That card should have been reversed, like from top to bottom. Should have been Trout Hurd, then I should have been Trout Hurd the main event. The co-main should have been Charlo Lubin, and then the opening fight should have been Goucher and Lara. That Goucher and Lara fight that nigga's put me to sleep. Hurd be bringing excitement back to fights. He made Lara exciting.
He did, you know what I'm saying? I got to give Lara credit though, because he stood in their pocket and he was exchanging with Hurd all night. He got his money that night. He earned his respect that night. He did. He earned my respect. I give him credit. He could have easily gave
up that fight. People act like Hurd blew him out. He really didn't blow him out. It was a close fight. It was a 1 or 2 point fight on the scorecard.
And had it not been for that knockdown in the 12th round, that fight would have been a draw.
Yep.
On the scorecards, honestly, it had not been for that knockdown, that fight would have been scored a draw. And I bet you then, Jerry. Huh?
I said, yeah, he would have rematched that motherfucker again.
Yeah. and he went
ASAP. Won't be no tune up. He'll jump right back in the ring with that nigga.
Exactly. That's my whole thing. But see, when it comes to Jermell Charlo, boy, it's like, boy, oh, tune up. But
He
I
probably
mean,
outgrow the weight class or some shit.
but here, Jared Hurd outgrow the weight class before Jermell. Well, Jared
That's what I'm
Hurd
talking
big as
about.
shit.
I'm talking about Jared Hurd. That's what I'm talking about. He probably
Oh.
hope he outgrow that bitch. But he don't want to go to 160 right now.
I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? Because Jared Hurd, Jamal Charlo would be a hell of a fight.
Man, that nigga get killed. That Charlo motherfucker bringing that motherfucker pain, nigga, like he the Wu-Tang. Motherfucker bringing the pain, nigga. He gonna put that nigga to sleep. But I bet any amount of money, nigga, that jaw ain't gonna be the same at once. He'll beat the fuck out of him, dog. It's too many bad matchups for Hurd up there, man. Too many bad matchups.
But I'm saying, like, far as like, we all know Jamal Charlo crack, like, you know what I'm saying?
And that nigga crack, and he can match your size. Hold on, Kurt Sugar say Seth Abraham was the reason why boxing flourished in the 90s. All right, what's up, Kurt Sugar? Yeah, that motherfucker, man. Huh?
No, I'm saying telling Kurt Sugar salute, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, but I ain't gonna lie, yeah. Jamal Charlo, Jared Hurd, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I think that's about a six to 7 round fight. Jamal Charlo stretching his ass because I mean they both the same height.
Man, that nigga ain't gonna want it, man. If I was him, man, I won't be in a rush to go to 160. You know what I'm saying? I mean, let some of them niggas wear each other out. Him and Billy Joe Saunders and Hurd. That'd be an interesting fight.
Oh yeah, I think I would pick Jared Hurd to beat Billy Joe because he gonna walk Billy Joe down. Billy Ho think he gonna dance around the ring. Nope, not against Jared Hurd.
That'd be a hell of a fight. I'd love to see that shit. It's some good fights for him up there though.
Yeah, he gonna have to fight all 3 minutes. You got to fight 36 minutes. Ain't no breaks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I see what you're saying with Jared Hurd and Jamal Charlo because Jared Hurd want to come right forward. Jamal gonna greet you. You know what I'm saying? Because he's not gonna move.
Yep, we're gonna be a good ass motherfucker fight. Somebody gonna knock the fuck out in that bitch. What's going on, Tony Snowflakes? I see you.
But I tell Jared Hurd, yeah, you take too many bombs and you can't let that motherfucker Jamal Charlo just detonate on you. Just keep dropping bombs on you. No, you gonna fall. You know what I'm saying? He's an underrated. Jamal Charlo's an underrated puncher.
Yep.
You know, people. Oh, he fought bums. I said, well, they ain't fought nobody step up competition because step up competition won't fight Jermell nor Jamal. They've been calling for him. They've been trying to prove themselves. I tell them, but they won't say how Canelo, you know what I'm saying, been running from the Charlo since 154. You know what I'm saying, for over 4 to 5 years. You know, they won't say, you know what I'm saying, Triple G, you know what I'm saying, won't take the fight. Ever say, well, what has Jamal Charlo done? Dan Jacobs will talk. Dan Jacobs will talk it, but when Jamal told him, "You drop your point, I drop mine. We get it on." I'm pitching him, son.
That's the part. That's the point nobody listened to. That's the part everybody missed.
Yeah, because they hate the Charlos because they talk so much. But guess what? They're trying to fight the best. They want to fight the best. They on TV. You Jermell Charlo after the Hurd Laura fight say, "If you fight like that against me, he get knocked out." But I want him after his fight on June 9th. I want Jared Hurd. They're trying to unify. They're trying to show that they're the best. They have a point to prove. They're trying to prove it.
They still hungry. They ain't reached that ticket yet, man. That point of respect. Niggas still they tired of niggas disrespecting them niggas.
Exactly.
Gotta get the fight. So you can't make niggas fight.
Not at all. But you had to tell them the twin sisters. I said, well, yeah, but you won't fight them twins because they'll beat your ass though.
He won't fight them at all.
Not at all.
Say shit to him if you see him in person. I like, can I get an autograph?
Yep, that's gonna be some fanboys. Oh yeah, I'm your biggest fan. Can I get a picture with you? Well, boy, you get behind that keyboard.
Plenty of niggas over there in the UK, man, doing that shit. Deontay Wilder. Talk all that tough shit on the internet. Oh, hey, Wilder, let me get a picture. Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, they love him low key, man.
Yeah, they do. They know they already know. Like, please. He brings excitement to the heavyweight division. He's a polarizing figure, and when he touch you, it's a good chance you going night. And he ain't bagging, and he won't all smoke. You would think that's what fight fans would want, but they want, you know what I'm saying, they want a guy that's an underwear model.
They want to rationalize ducking, dog. Well, he got to do this and do that. I be just tired of that shit. I'm not arguing with no nigga that's rationalized ducking, dog.
That's because you know what I'm saying, birds of a feather flock together. They coward. AJ's a coward, and they cowards just like him. So birds of a feather flock together. That's what that is. Straight
They don't want
cowards.
to see that. You know, they don't even visualize him winning.
No, they can't. Any scenario try to
They
think
know what's
of,
gonna happen.
their head's right there on a swivel, and Deontay Wilder gonna knock his head off.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
Deontay Wilder. They want Deontay Wilder to get old or get hurt or something. They want him to get exposed before they fight him.
I guess the Luis Ortiz fight wasn't good enough for him. Huh?
Yeah, no, but everybody tell you, oh, he should have lost that fight. Ortiz, you know, they tell you, man, them niggas praying that Ortiz won that fight. I guarantee you they was.
Yeah.
And when he went down that second time, they knew it was over with.
Yeah. When he got dropped the first time in the 10th, you're right. When Ortiz got dropped, when Wilder didn't go down the 7th round, and then he spent the 8th round, you know what I'm saying? You know, he lost the round, but he was on the outside just jabbing, keeping Ortiz at bay, not letting him get in and get his roll off like that. They want, those extra 20 seconds. I said, but they want to hear that the New York State Athletic Commission had just had to give up $25 million to a family because they didn't check on the dude and he died in the ring, and it was neglect on their part. They don't want to hear that, though.
Nope.
So who gonna play? Yeah, exactly. Wilder survived. He did smart. When he first got hurt, he cried at Ortiz, and Ortiz still trying to punch Wilder smothered him, smothered his punches, and tied him up. And Ortiz kept burning energy. Then when Ortiz was getting off, when he cracked Wilder quite a few times, and Wilder still was moving around the ring though. But Ortiz couldn't finish him.
Yep, he couldn't finish him. That was his fault. He tried to go to the body, tried to hunt that head.
Yeah, and you know what they also saw too? They also saw Wilder has a chin. He can take a shot.
Yeah, well, I remember they were showing that David Haye uppercut, like he knocked Deontay Wilder out.
Yeah,
that shit was crazy.
That's their claim to fame. But on the broadcast last night, David Haye was on there. He said Deontay Wilder has dynamite in both hands. David Haye knows.
Even Carl Froch. Carl Froch came on and said, "Yeah, Eddie Hearns is stopping the fight from him." They come out and say stuff, man. This ain't nothing that people making up. They come out and say stuff word from word. AJ said, "I'm only gonna take the fight when I'm ready." The year after that, the year after next, they come out saying word for word. It ain't nothing that people making up, bro.
Not at all. My thing is, AJ, if you haven't improved, you know what I'm saying? AJ still shook from when Klitschko, a 41-year-old man at the time, put him on his pockets and damn near
he didn't throw a punch for 3 rounds, bro. That shit had me thinking, like, man.
Yeah,
I told you trigger for 3 rounds. Man, I mean, Joshua didn't throw a punch for 3 rounds, my nigga, dog.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? That had me thinking, like, man, this, you know, that's something funny. You know what I'm saying? It was real funny. You know what I'm saying? I said, no, that's not usually what happens. You know what I'm saying? You got somebody hurt. You know what I'm saying? They're not throwing no punches.
But his brother said, like, don't throw no, take your time. He said he took 4. I said, man, I'd have been listening. I would have been going out to punch myself out. Because ultimately, you already know you're not going to get no decision, bro. You're not going to get no decision fucking with them, man. He should have just punched himself out, man. He should have just went for broke. But Klitschko ain't never been a nigga to pull the trigger, dog. He ain't never been that.
The only time he did because the only time he did was Emmanuel Stewart had to tell him, you fight this motherfucker. Emmanuel Stewart would get on his ass.
Yeah, Jonathan Banks won't get on him like that, man. But like I said, I couldn't even call it fishy because that's Klitschko. He ain't pulling no tricks out here, man.
Yeah, because he really didn't throw against Tyson Fury like that. He did.
No, Tyson Fury don't even bring no heat. That motherfucker just, even with Brian Jennings, he didn't let his hands go enough.
No. And Brian Jennings was bringing the fight to Klitschko.
Yo, he just was too small. If Brian Jennings was a few more inches and a little bit more heavier, it'd have been a wrap. He'd probably be a top heavyweight, man.
Yeah. He definitely could, but you know what I'm saying?
Go ahead.
No, I would say Brian Jennings, you know what I'm saying, fought Klitschko and Ortiz back to back. I don't know too many fighters these days that would even do that.
Yep, and he took his L's like a man. Didn't complain about him or nothing.
Nope. And is on a comeback trail, you know what I'm saying? Trying to get back up there again for another crack at a title.
Yep, he fought both of them niggas, man. And Ortiz fight, he fought him. He just wasn't. Like I said again, he wasn't strong enough.
Hell no. You know, and Luis Ortiz being a superb boxer and a power puncher at that, with power behind it, you know, his boxing skill and all that, you know what I'm saying? Did Brian Jennings in. So, but the man went out on his shield. That's why, you know, I don't know why they don't realize, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, man, you know, you can be You can take a loss in heavyweight division, you can still come back because this is the heavyweight division. You know what I'm saying? All it takes is one punch. These are 200+ pound dudes, and more times now, these are 240, 250 pound dudes. That's a lot of pressure. You know what I'm saying? That's hitting you. That's going up against your brain when you get hit.
Yeah, like real talk. Iron Bank say Spence about to be 29, Bud about to be 31. They need to fight next year. I don't want them niggas to scrap 3 years from now. Hell yeah, they need to scrap. At 29, you should be already selling your division up, getting ready to move up. For Bud, but Bud got to sit around and wait for these niggas. I mean, Earl. Bud didn't already accomplish what he didn't accomplish. He undisputed. His legacy is cemented. Earl Spence still trying to get it.
Hey, real talk. And that's the that's the whole point of the matter is like, you know what I'm saying, like Earl trying to accomplish what Terrence Crawford has done, trying to get undisputed, you know what I'm saying?
They ain't gonna let that happen. That's what undisputed don't happen because niggas don't want to do it. It's the business side of it, man. Niggas holding belts hostage and
CJ, check this out, right? Dan Redfield tells him Stephen Espinoza, Deontay led off Sportsman last night. Yet somehow you guys listen to some British guy who tells you who was popular. Dan Redfield trying to jump on the bandwagon.
Well, what happened? Say it again.
Dan, it says Stephen Espinoza. Dan Redfield retweeted Stephen Espinoza tweet, which he put, Deontay led off Sportsman last night. Yet somehow you guys listen to some British guy who tells you who was popular over here, as if. You know what I'm saying? But Dan Redfield wanted to retweet it. I tell you, he's trying to jump on the bandwagon.
Yeah, trying to support ESPN and trying to jump on the water bandwagon at the same time.
Yep.
And Eddie Hearn got his dumb ass though. Remember he lied and told him that what did he say? What fight he say was about to be done? Dillian White versus Ortiz. Then niggas woke up and it was Dillian White versus Joseph Parker. Niggas was hurt, man. My feelings was hurt off that shit, dog.
I was mad too because I thought Dillian White was gonna have to be a man to step up. You know what I'm saying?
Man, shit, we knew that wasn't his blood. I don't even know how he believed that shit, man. He had Dan Rayfield looking out here fugazi as hell. Look, made fat ass Dan look stupid. I remember Dan Rayfield was out here saying that. He said that when Mikey and Broner was about to happen, he was like, I never heard that. I didn't hear that rumor. Mikey and Broner not gonna happen. 24 hours later, that bitch was done. It was announced. He looking stupid out here, man. Looking stupid.
Yeah. Dan Redfield don't know what the hell going on. Like,
especially on BBC tip, man. Worry about the show. You barely know what's going on over at ESPN, man.
Exactly. You getting the wrong info, putting it out. Eddie Hearn out here making you look bad. Yep. Y'all
got questions. Y'all can ask the questions, man. We're gonna read that, man. We're gonna read the questions. Any questions y'all got? But we go ahead and log off. But yeah, man, these niggas, man. Tired of boxing, man. Tired of all the pillow talking and stuff, man. Just go ahead and fight, man.
Exactly.
Go ahead and fight, man.
I got to salute, you know what I'm saying, Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury for making this fight happen, not going through all the politics and bullshit, you know what I'm saying? And really, you got to think about it, though. Really, it ain't even the politics and boxing stopping it. It's like, do these fighters and these promoters, do the fighters really want to fight each other? That's what it really is. Look at how easy Wilder and Fury got made.
Yeah, one nigga say send the contract. Somebody sent the contract. I want you. Whoop, whoop. Okay, we could do whoop, whoop, whoop. Deal was made.
Yeah, and and you know what? And you notice how the UK, a lot of the AJ protectors in the UK turned on Tyson Fury now because, Tyson.
It was just his biggest fan. He was just his biggest fan.
Yeah, there's just all of them was just thinking there's only one Tyson Fury, but now they're like Fury's a bum and this and that because Fury's exposing Eddie Hearn and Joshua. He said they're down to Wilder people the easiest to negotiate with, very fair and respectful. You know what I'm saying? Give us what we ask for it, and it's not a problem. So Tyson. It's some of the easiest negotiations that I've ever had in my life. Some of the easiest.
Yeah, boxing beats and crime still over here crying, putting out propaganda and shit.
Anyway,
that shit crazy. I started following. Oh boy, back man.
Oh yeah, Fagman.
Yeah. I don't fuck with that nigga, man.
You know what I'm saying? Or that homo boxing talk either. You know what I'm saying? That Fruit Loop either.
Who?
Mm-hmm. Homo boxing talk. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I know you talking about. Yeah, I know you talking about. White bully boy. Yeah, I don't pay that nigga no attention, man. I don't tell. Any of y'all got questions? I've been looking. He said, "Question: Who was bigger coward? Unified, bigger cowards unified, AJ or Triple G?" I'm gonna say this though, man. Any nigga that drop a belt, man, he beat. I don't know. 50 million is close. If Triple G dropped 2 belts, if he beat Canelo, then dropped the belt to fight, not to fight Jamal Charlo, that's a close race right there. Right now, I'm gonna go with Ass Juice.
Oh yeah, no, you see, I'm sorry, that 80 million, fuck 50, 80 million you turned down. You are the undisputed whole of the world. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but what if old boy dropped? Hey, what if old boy dropped 2 belts though? That'd be some coward shit, dog.
I mean, really? Yeah, I mean, it's coward, but guess what though? $80 million. This is generational.
They're gonna make $10 million though.
Yeah, they're gonna make $10 million. You took a $70 million pay cut. You know what I'm saying? Like, just so you won't get your ass whooped. Like, that's how I say that trump all that. Like, hold on. You turned down.
I'm getting my ass whooped for 80 million. I'm getting my ass whooped for 50 million. You man, I don't even gotta man, that nigga just man, that shit blew my mind. People still believing it ain't true. I don't even argue with niggas no more, man.
Like 50 in the first fight and 30 in the second, and all this money is guaranteed, 80 mil guaranteed.
You got a 50 million. If you sell 1 pay-per-view or 1,000 pay-per-views, nigga, you still guaranteed $50 million.
Exactly. I'm sorry. I gotta go in there and get Spilker. I'm sorry, he finna Spilker my ass.
Hell yeah, nigga. Them shit. Just bring that shit they put on Bushmaster to wake my ass back up. But TBC, can you break down Morris and Davis? Yeah. I'll do one tonight on that or in the morning. That shit gonna be a massacre. It's gonna be a massive massacre.
That's gonna be an ass whooping at its finest form.
Cali said he gonna go down to Southern California for that. I'm like, man. Somebody asked me which fight should I go to, Davis and Morris or Wilder and Fury? I said, shit. If you like going to LA, shit, yeah, you ain't gonna see much of a fight. Fury and Wilder might have a dope ass undercard though.
Yeah, you know. Yeah, you go out there. You go to if you want to go to fight. You know what I'm saying? Wilder, Fury, or Davis and Mares. It's Wilder and Fury all day because Tank Davis gonna beat the shit out of Adam Mares. You know, and it's not gonna have the same type of. It's not gonna have the same big fight atmosphere and the same electricity as a Wilder and Fury.
No, he's gonna have good electricity though, because all the stars gonna come out because it's in LA. That's the best thing about LA. I mean, LA got a different star. I mean, I know all the A-listers come to Vegas, but all the fucking stars live in Southern California anyway, so they ain't gotta come. They already there.
Yeah.
Shout out to Darrell, man. I see you, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, any more questions, man? Tank has been drinking and getting fat these days. It's going to affect his stamina. He ain't gonna need much stamina that fight. Motherfucker ain't gonna need much stamina that fight. That motherfucker gonna put that motherfucker on ice.
Yeah, he gonna do Ivan Mares in 6 rounds. That's a 6-round fight, honestly. Tank gonna punish Abner something bad. He gonna fuck him off.
Hell, he gonna be especially that nigga talking about we 3-0 versus y'all in the versus the Robert Garcia. No, y'all 3-0 versus Broner. Tank about to start his own streak.
Exactly. Yeah. I tell Robert Garcia, okay, put I tell only person I can see beating Tank right now would be Mikey Garcia at 135. And really, I
don't think he coming back to 135 though.
And really, that's debatable. You know what I'm saying? If he because Tank can crack. And
I think Mikey just too seasoned for him though.
Yeah, me too. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But I tell Mikey, he can go up here to 147 and get a brutal. I tell Errol Spence.
He might not be the same fighter.
No, he not. Oh, trust me, he not. Errol Spence been making it because the way you want to call me out like this. See, Errol Spence might not say it, but I know in the back of his mind, he thinking like, this whole ass motherfucker want to call me, that little motherfucker want to call me out, like I'm sweet. Okay, okay.
Anything, and I bet they better not bank on Earl not taking him serious. Earl, look how he looked for versus Carlos Ocampo. He took that motherfucker serious. He came back and won last night too, though.
Yeah, Ocampo. Yeah, but I mean Ocampo. You know, please, he didn't have Ocampo shitting on himself. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Niggas that like, Ocampo doing good, man. He doing pow, down goes Ocampo. Niggas like, damn.
Yeah. You know.
Any more questions y'all got, man? Broner ranked number 4 in the WO welterweight. Bud versus Broner. Broner ain't going that route.
Yeah.
Bud to beat the dog walking shit out of that motherfucker. Broner versus Jose Ramirez will happen. I think Broner might.
Hey CJ, before you said my wife just said Bud to beat the shit out of him. Like she just said.
Hell yeah, man, I wouldn't even want nigga that he retired. That nigga get retired, man.
Hey, he needs to. I'm tired of Adrian Broner. You know what I'm saying? All his goofy ass taggy. He needs to get a good ass of him to be retired. You know what I'm saying? Either Bud or Errol Smith. One of me just put a good old.
That nigga Errol Smith's best friend after Errol knocked that nigga out in sparring. That's that nigga best friend.
Man, Errol made that motherfucker cry in sparring. I was like, God damn.
That was like. I was watching that nigga Broner spar. I was watching Broner spar Sean Porter. That shit, like, man, that shit was just as messy as the fight.
Yeah, but that fight with Adrian Broner could actually beat Sean Porter, but of course he don't let his hands go.
And he don't never let his hands go.
You know, but Sean Porter, you know what I'm saying, should be on really Sean Porter should be, you know what I'm saying, in WWE, you know what I'm saying, on the main pay-per-view or something like that, you know what I'm saying, wrestling. Because that's what he's doing in the ring. Or some mixed martial arts to tell him, go in there, you know, fight, you know what I'm saying?
Him and Broner was a messy ass fight, man.
Yeah.
That shit was a terrible ass fight, man. That shit was on NBC too, man. And Broner got that moral victory by knocking him down. Kenny was mad.
Yeah, he was. I saw the fight. I was so motherfucking pissed at Adrian Broner. I said he gonna beat Sean Porter. Man, Sean Porter beat his ass. I said, motherfucker. Man, do you know how hard I cussed for about 5 minutes straight? After that decision was announced, I said, this old bitch ass motherfucker wanna lose this fight. Old pussy motherfucker. I lost $200 on Adrian Broner bitch ass.
He dropped that nigga. Kenny was mad when Sean hit that canvas, man. That nigga, man, he probably beat Sean Porter ass the whole way to the crib. Whole way to the crib. Nigga beat that nigga ass the time.
Because you can tell, you know what I'm saying, whatever Kenny Porter still say, Sean like, yes, Dad. Like, dude, you a grown man.
Grown ass man.
But you see Kenny Porter out here, you know what I'm saying, wearing, you know what I'm saying, fly suits, you know what I'm saying, but them bogus ass Kangos and all type of nice glasses and jewelry and watches and all that.
Out here off the rack suits, man. Not even tailored to look like a fitted suit.
You know what I'm saying? Fucked up lining, mean ass overbite. Like, nigga, why don't you get no dental work done? If you took that whole year off, you know what I'm saying, you could have went and got some braces on your fucking teeth. Motherfucking teeth you like you going down a sloped hill on the highway. You know? But I mean, hey, that's Sean Porter, you know what I'm saying? And Kenny Porter's a scumbag. How you gonna talk to him? Well, he re-signed with me. This is your son.
No, I ain't, man. If you gonna, I ain't get that, man.
Yeah, my son, he signed with me, so if I could put him on the shelf, I can send him to see your old man. Sean Porter, like that happened. Sean Porter's a goofball. You know what I'm saying?
Let's put him right back in his place. Yes, Daddy. No, yes, we're not fighting. Daddy, the water's gonna get cut off tomorrow, but we can't fight. You ain't fighting Earl, boy. You ain't fighting Earl, boy.
Hey, I promise you, it's like, I mean, it's just sad.
Earl should call out Kenny. Like, Kenny, let's fight then. Since your son's scared, once you step in the ring, nigga.
Kenny Porter gonna start dancing on the camera. It's all about the Benjamins, baby. That's what we gonna start doing. You know, I'm telling you, you know what I'm saying? Like, Kenny Porter gonna start dancing on the video, you know what I'm saying? How P. Diddy was with the locks and all of them, you know what I'm saying? Hopping back and forth, you know. Got to get his verse off first. It's like, damn, like, what?
Get your hands off first, then fight Earl, then, since your son can't.
Man, please. Earl had an old man pissing blood for about a month.
I'll beat any trainer out there.
I really can't did it. Tell him fight Derrick James. Then how about that?
He couldn't even beat old ass Floyd Senior, man. Old man been to whoop his ass, man. That old man been to beat the fuck out of his ass.
Hey, but you know what I'm saying? According to K. Diddy, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never been out coached, you know what I'm saying? But your son got 2 L's in the draw, though.
And that nigga draw with Julio Diaz. Nigga, that nigga about 80. He got 2 fights with Julio Diaz. That nigga about 80 years old, man. Nigga draw with senior citizens and shit, man. Hey, Shut home. Kenny gonna be pop locking. He gonna bring the cardboard on the stage. Nigga pretty copper. They gonna do some Crush Groove shit on the stage and shit.
Yeah. Let's get funky. That's what he gonna start doing.
Doom, 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 doom. Playing some African Bambaataa and shit.
Yep. Hey, but that's on Sean. I don't feel sorry for Sean because I mean, hey, you a sucker like that, you know what I'm saying? You get what you deserve. So it's like, hey.
SJ Boxer said Kenny is storing Sean like Suge Knight did Vanilla Ice.
But you know what's worse than it though? That's his son. That's what's worse about it though.
Hell yeah. Imagine how you do other fighters. These niggas are, I'm the best trainer, great manager, nigga. You only manage one fighter, train one fighter. Renee said, what you think about Teofimo Lopez? He said he gonna clean up the division. Somebody gonna clean his ass up. He moving too fast. I like him. Somebody gonna clean that ass up.
Hey, you know what's up? Because he fight at 135, so Tank can move up there, and Teofimo trying to do them looping left hooks. He gonna get put right on his pockets.
Trying to jump off his feet and punch. Do y'all think Sean should retire or fire his pops quietly, return back to boxing? He fired his pops. His pops gonna retire him.
Yeah,
gonna be on some Roger and Zapp shit. I don't know if y'all know about Roger and Zapp. How they the brother killed the other brother.
And my wife said something wrong with that. That's Roger and Zapp.
Motherfucker gonna be like Roger and Zapp. Motherfucker gonna kill his old son. Please do a video showcasing Jerry. And yeah, I do one. That's overdue. I got you. Yeah, he can bang though, but he ain't on that level yet, man. Just take your time, man. Somebody gonna jump and do that punch and jump. Somebody gonna gonna put that motherfucker in the rafters.
They could have that. How you get off Street Fighter?
Kurt Sugar say Marvin Gaye his father.
Hey, real talk.
I hate to do it, Sean, but you ain't fighting early. You ain't fighting me. Yeah, Jerry, they gonna fuck around. And this division gonna be so stagnant. Earl gonna leave. They gonna fuck around. Let Jerry Ennis come up there and clean them niggas up at one point. Watch. Well, I just talked about that in the video earlier. I said these new breeds of fighters, these young fighters, they want to smoke. They different. Yeah. They different from them. They gonna fuck around and fight all these fucking bums. Let these young fighters become their mandatory. They gonna be about 33, 34, 35. And niggas like Jaron Ennis, Josh Kelly, Teofimo, they gonna put them young niggas gonna stick their foot directly up their ass and kick them out the game. That's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen.
And they gonna try to run it. Then they gonna try to run the rugby before when Errol Spence a big, you know, saying cash cow. I want to fight with Errol Spence. Errol Spence will be like, nigga, what? I tried to fight you back in 2016 and all that. Man, get up out of here.
Hell yeah, man. That's what's gonna happen. They gonna let all these young lions come up here, man. And they gonna steal the fucking cake. These niggas gonna get old. All these niggas be drinking, getting up to 200 pounds in between fights and shit. These young niggas is hungry. Niggas like Devin Haney standing for superb shape. That nigga live in the gym. All these young niggas gonna force all these duck niggas out the game. They ain't gotta worry about Errol Spence cleaning them up.
Cause look at even like Jermell Charlo. He'll know when he fight next, but still in the gym training. Him, man, that's one thing about them. Charlo, like say what they want, they stay in the gym. They stay trained, they stay sharp in their craft, and they stay on top. People for the realize the only thing you do when you give them time off like this and people stay in the gym like that, you're letting them perfect their craft even more. You're not making it easier on yourself. You're making it actually harder. But you feel like, well, let me duck, you know what I'm saying? Okay, well, you might want to get them when they're a little bit more greener, you know what I'm saying? But they don't understand that. They stay in the gym. Tank, you know what I'm saying, want to be out here, you know what I'm saying? You know, want to eat, you know what I'm saying? Tank out here eating all this motherfucking pasta and shrimp and lobster and shit, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker out here, you know what I'm saying, looking like Rick Ross by the belly and shit, you know?
Got spent all his camp dropping that weight.
Yeah. And that's the bad part about it. I'm telling you, dude, you got to realize, like, yeah, you might be only 23, but you'll get old quick in the boxing. You'll get old quick.
Yep.
You know, and that's the whole thing. Like, you will get old quick in boxing. Don't think, oh, yeah, I'm young. You know what I'm saying? And I can do this. And okay, fine. Don't think that.
So somebody put have a crew and shit right before training. You drink all this shit. That shit gonna catch up to you, dog. For real.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Look how quick out to Adrian Broner. You know what I'm saying? He wanna, you know what I'm saying? He out here wanna, you know what I'm saying, thinking, you know, he one of the top male porn stars and all that. He wanna make flicks and all that.
I heard somebody send me some shit where he put gave a chick like spent $3,000 on the chick for her to sit up in a hotel and shit. And he supposed to be married or some shit.
Adrian Broner?
Adrian Broner.
I didn't know if he was married. I mean, somebody actually married that idiot.
Got a fiance or something. Old girl, fiance. He married or something.
I don't know.
Yep. He got a fiance, or they got married or whatever. Yep.
Oh, I ain't know that moron. You know, like, I don't follow that idiot on
social media. Got like 20
media.
kids. He got like 20 kids, man.
Yeah, he's so he sound like my cousin. My cousin got 14 kids, and he ain't even 28 yet. You know,
man. How hard is it to wrap it up or just snip it?
Man, I told you, this generation boy is allergic to the latex. Boy, they raw dogging any and everything.
And they got new diseases niggas ain't even heard of before. They ain't even got an answer to some of these diseases out here.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you motherfuckers crazy.
Man, you heard that video before we get off of Floyd and his bodyguards and one of his people on his team?
Yeah, I saw that video.
I'm like, nigga, if I like her, I'm like, what? These niggas is some fucking retards, man. Playing with your life like that, man. You playing with your life. Nigga, Floyd said I done had women who, well, I ain't never, man. I knew for years, I still used the latex.
Yeah. Real talk.
Man, fuck that, man. We about to go ahead and get off, man. Appreciate you guys for coming through, man. Yeah, make sure you check out the new our new Facebook group in the description. We gonna start our boycott off with Sean and Danny. We're gonna start streaming. We're gonna stream Danny and Sean. You know what I'm saying? That fight, the whole card, to take the viewership away from them. So we're gonna do a watch party in his Facebook group. The link's in the first link in the description. Just click on it, join the group. If you don't have a Facebook, create a dummy account, whatever. The only rules is don't share the video, don't share the stream outside of the group as far as on Facebook where they shut it down. So we not just gonna talk about what we don't like in boxing. What's going on, Norco champion on TV? We gonna actually make a difference. So we not gonna boycott every fight now, but we gonna boycott Danny and Sean. That's gonna be the first fight. Make sure y'all check the link in the description. The first link, boycott group. Join it. We just not talking about it. We put it in rotation. Make sure I hit the like button on y'all way out. As well, check out the new college sports page. I dropped a couple videos on there today. I'm gonna drop a couple more today. So as well, shout out to Gregory Wide, the Troll Hunter. I see you in the building. Tell them they can find you at CB.
We're here on YouTube, CB Sports TV, on Facebook, Carl Burrell, on Instagram, _Gladiator81, and on Twitter, CB Sports TV. Go over there and follow.
Oh yeah. Y'all know what the business is. One time for the one time. Make sure I hit them like buttons, man. Oh yeah, we boycotting. Like I said, man, make sure y'all look at the description. The first link, it's a boycott group. Join that boycott group on Facebook. We're gonna stream that fight up in there, man. We're gonna show them that we broke Kenny. We can't even afford for Showtime. Fuck a Flow C. We gonna show them, but y'all know what the business is, man. We gone.